Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, Hollywood Horror Film Club. Welcome to episode 71 here at Horror Talk Wednesdays. Episode 71, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Please smash the thumbs up right there. Get us up to 11 so more people could join us here. Let's see who's here so far. Apple Ricky says, they. What's up, Apple Ricky? How you doing? Chris Gelfie says, good morning, everyone. What's up, Chris Gelfie? Good afternoon. Right here in Los Angeles, it's like 5 in the afternoon already, but good morning. If you're new here to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel, Chris. If you're a horror movie fan, please smash the thumbs up as well. We got Twisted Emo says, them. They, them. You guys are crazy. What's up, Twisted Emo? How you doing? How you doing? I haven't seen you here in a little bit. How you doing, bro? Let us know how you've been in the live chat right there, bro. How you been? Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Twisted Emo, please get us up to 11. Please get us up to 11, Twisted Emo, please, so more people could join us here. Anyone who hasn't smashed the thumbs up, let's smash it now. Let's get it up to 12 now, guys. Let's get it up to 12 now. Anyone who hasn't smashed it, let's smash it now. And yeah, how's everyone been? How's everyone's week so far? It's Wednesday already, guys. It's Wednesday. The weekend's almost here again. The weekend is almost here again. I kind of want to restart this in the back, though. Let me see. But yeah, the weekend is almost here again, guys. What's everyone planning for this weekend? Let me know in the chat right there. What is everyone planning for this weekend? What are y'all gonna do? Where are y'all gonna go? Are you guys gonna go to the theater, see a movie or something? Let me know. Let me know in the chat right there how you guys been doing. But yeah, hell yeah. I just wanted to rewind this. This is a pretty cool background. It's Michael Myers. We got 13. Awesome. We're up to 13. Hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, I smashed it if you know what I mean. Yes, Apple Ricky. The thumbs up. The thumbs up. We gotta keep smashing the thumbs up. Sparky Man said, hi, what's up, Sparky? How you doing? How you doing, Sparky? I haven't seen you here on the channel in a little bit. How you doing? Welcome to another weekly episode of what is it? What's today? Horror Talk Wednesdays. Today's Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 71. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Sparky. Please get us up to 14 and let us know how you been. Let us know how your week has been so far. And you too, Twisted Emo, how you been? Twisted Emo, how have you been? Let me know in the chat as well, bro. How have you been? How have you been? And anyone that's new here, we got like 13 people watching. Anyone that's new here, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Today is Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 71. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're a horror movie fanatic like I am, and all the other viewers right here that we have. But yeah, let me know, guys. How's this weekend going? What do you guys got planned for this weekend? My band's gonna play a show tomorrow, and then the rest of the week. I think on Saturday, because I'm gonna play a show tomorrow night. Thursday, Friday, I'm off. Oh no, Friday I still go live though, but we go party as well. I think on Saturday I'm gonna start shooting my Halloween '78 filming locations part 2. Hopefully though, hopefully my friend Dominic is able to make it over out here to LA. And yeah, I think Saturday I'm gonna start shooting my Halloween '78 filming locations part 2 for the channel right here. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna go leave the link on my Instagram, guys. I'll be back. All right, I'll be back. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back. Just go leave the link on my Instagram. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I did that quick. Look at that, guys. You guys like that? I just want to show you guys the thing real quick. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome, guys? Twisted Emo says, I've been writing a script for a movie I want to make in the future. I'm basing it off of true ghost stories in my area and some other paranormal stuff that happened to my family. That's awesome, bro. That sounds awesome, Twisted Emo. That sounds awesome. What kind of film do you want to make it? Twisted Emo, what kind of film do you want to make it? Is it going to be like a YouTube film? Twisted Emo. Twisted Emo, what kind of movie is it going to be? Is it going to be a feature film, an indie film, a YouTube short film, a YouTube full length as well? You know, what is it going to be, man? What is it going to be? Let me know. Apple Ricky says that's tight, right? That's a cool background, right? It's Michael Myers in Halloween 2018 when he's under in the basement when Laurie and the Strode women trap him under the basement thing. Yeah, that little panic room. Gary said hi. What's up, Gary? How you doing? What's up, Gary? How you doing? How you doing? Glad to see you here on the channel again. Another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays. Today is episode 71, bro. Today's episode 71. Please smash the thumbs up right there, Gary. Yeah, please get us up to 15 so more people can join us here on the live stream, Gary. Please. and let us know what are your plans for this weekend, Gary. Uh, uh, Cosplayzano says, "Hey, everybody, and Frank, how are you feeling?" I'm feeling great, Cosplayzano. I'm feeling great, bro. How you doing? How are you doing, Cosplayzano? Let me know in the chat how you doing, and please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Cosplay. Thank you for joining us here on the channel for another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays. I'm feeling great, bro. I'm pumped up. I got a show to play tomorrow with my band. It's gonna be awesome. So that has me really, excited and pumped up as well. I'm probably gonna go see Michael Jackson again. That's a good movie as well. Has me pumped up to play music again. Yeah, bro, I've been doing good. How are you feeling, man? Uh, Aporeki says he's in Diddy's basement. JK, yeah, that's funny though. That's pretty funny. Tosterimo says I'm kind of gonna make it like a Conjuring and an Insidious movie, and maybe I can upload it on YouTube. Yeah, that sounds cool too, bro. Yeah, that's cool too, bro. YouTube movies are badass as well, bro. YouTube movies are cool as well. I love making movies for YouTube. It's fun. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Let me know, bro. Let me know when you make it. I want to see it. I really want to see how you pull it off. Castellano says I was checking out Halloween '78 the other day. Never tired of that film. Yeah, me neither, bro. I love Halloween '78. Halloween '78. I saw that's the first Halloween I saw as a kid. And then later on, as I got older in the '90s and 2000s, I saw the rest of them. They're all fun to watch. In my opinion, they're all fun movies. But yeah, '78 holds a special place in my heart. Because it was the first one I saw. That was the first movie. That was the first Halloween movie my uncle rented me. And he showed it to me. And then since then, I just fell in love with Halloween. And then let me see. When did I see Halloween '78? I think I saw Halloween '78 for the first time, like probably like '95 ish, maybe early '96 ish. And then later on in '96, '97 ish, I get on to Scream, Ghostface. Because the first Scream movie as well. So yeah, I love Halloween '78, bro. Hey, yeah, cosplay. I'm gonna be doing my Halloween '78 filming locations part 2, probably this weekend. This weekend, I'm probably gonna start shooting my Halloween '78 filming locations part 2. It should be fun. Castellano says, I'm doing good, bro. I'm pumped up for you to perform. Gonna check out the Michael Jackson movie tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah, it's a great movie, bro. I really recommend it. My favorite scene, well, the movie's great in general, but my favorite scene was the thriller. Because I wanted to see how they were going to do all the horror stuff. Michael Jackson, bro, would watch horror movies, bro. You see him watching Night of the Living Dead and stuff right there. That's awesome, yeah. That's awesome, yeah. That's really what I wanted to see was the thriller scene. Out of all the performances was that scene, how they were gonna recreate that. I thought they were gonna recreate more of the Beat It music video, but they only showed you how they were choreographing the dance. They didn't show you the actual how in how they show you the behind the scenes. Basically, how they show you the Thriller music video being shot in the movie, right? I thought they were gonna do the same thing for what's it called, for Beat It, but they didn't. All they did was just like him showing the gang member dudes and some of the actors, the choreography for the dance and the music video, and that's it. But yeah, it was still cool though. It's a great movie. Aporigi says there's gonna do a Michael 2, like a second part, a part where he's white. I hope they have little actor play Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, that would be cool, right? I think there is gonna be a second part. I'm at least hoping there is, because first of all, they skipped a whole bunch of parts of his life that happened in that. Like, they skipped a whole bunch of events that went down in the '80s. Like Michael Jackson, got invited to the White House, and he got like an award or something by Ronald Reagan and his wife. Michael Jackson was also pretty close with what is it, Princess Diana. Who else? I forget who else, but yeah, he was also close with Macaulay Culkin later on in the '90s. So and then I just saw earlier before going live that there was a whole bunch of behind the scenes pictures of like a bunch of other concert scenes that they shot for the film before they had to shorten it. So I'm assuming they're either gonna probably make like an extended cut with all the missing parts, and I guess when they feel like it or whatever, or when the DVD comes out or something, or there is gonna be a part 2 that covers Michael's life from the '90s up until when he dies, in 2009. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking is probably gonna happen. And yes, that would be great, right? That would be awesome to see some young actor kid play Macaulay Culkin. That would be awesome, right? I would love that. Casizano says, heard they're gonna break down the Michael Jackson movie into parts. Understandable, his life was massive with performances and etc. Yeah. That's what I was saying right now. Yeah, that they're either what is it called? They're either gonna make like an extended cut when the DVD's out or something, or they're just gonna have to make another movie. They're just gonna have to make another movie, just like the first one that covers his life from the '90s up until 2009 when he dies. So in the '90s, so like he was like popping off with Macaulay Culkin and them like in the early '90s, you know, like 91, 1990. I was born 1991, so the guy basically had about 18 years to live from when I was born because I was born 1991. So Michael Jackson only had about 18 years to live, like up to the point when I turned 18 in 2009. You know, so yeah, that's how the movie would have to be. It would have to cover it would have to cover the '90s up until 2009 when he dies, the last 18 years of his life, which was the year I was born. You know, I turned 18 the year he died. I think I was 17 going on 18. I think I was still like maybe like a month away from turning 18. You know, but yeah, I remember when he died, bro. It was a big thing on TV, on the news. That's back when like the news was the main thing, you know, the main source of information back then, before smartphones and all that stuff. You know, Michael died in a time when like the media was still in charge of everything we saw and stuff. You know, yeah, I can't wait, bro. I love the movie. I love it so much. It was a great movie. Apple Ricky says, "I want Chucky versus Leprechaun. That would be cool. That's something that actually makes sense. I would love to see that as well. I would. I know some people want to see Michael versus Jason, but I think that would be boring. I think Michael versus Jason would be boring because you need someone like Freddy or Pinhead to deliver the smart comebacks, you know, and remarks to the silent killer like Michael and Jason, you know, so they could just be turning their heads, you know. So yeah, but Chucky versus Leprechaun makes a lot of sense though. That does make a lot of sense. And I remember there being rumors of that movie back like in 2006. Like yeah, back like in 2006, I remember hearing rumors about a Chucky versus Leprechaun even back then. Apple says so. My doll Henry is similar looking to Chucky. Awesome. I haven't seen a picture yet, Apple. Have you posted him yet? Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Come on. Let's get it up to 15, guys. Come on. Let's get it up to 15. Let's get it up to 15, guys. And anyone new watching there, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. My name is Frank. Today's Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 71. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're a horror fanatic like me, smash the thumbs up right there, please, so more people could join us here on the live stream. Casezano says, yes, sir. Can't wait to turn into your Halloween Ends fan film. Yes, bro. We got 2 scenes left, homie. Hey, Cosplayzano, we got 2 scenes left, bro. We got 2 scenes left. It's gonna be so fun for all. Dude, you guys are gonna love it, man. I'm gonna do some things that they wanted to do in Halloween Ends. I'm gonna do some things in my Halloween Ends fan film that they wanted to do in Halloween Ends, but they ended up chickening out. I'm gonna do. Let me see. Maybe one. I mean, yeah, some things I guess because in my Halloween Ends, we respect Michael's brutality. You know, we respect his brutality and his psychosis. So we're not gonna make him look like he's getting bullied. You know. So yeah, bro, but yeah, you're gonna. I'm hoping you guys love it. You know, I love it, but I don't know how you guys are gonna react to it. Twisted Emo says there's a story here in my area where a girl jumped out of her hotel room window in the '70s, and now staff claim to hear her crying when working late at night. That's perfect. That's perfect, bro. That's a perfect horror movie already. That's a perfect supernatural horror movie right there already. That's perfect. You know, just get you a group of characters, write yourself a cast of characters, or maybe one single character. You know that it's all happening to. That's awesome, bro. Tusanimo says, so probably make her main antagonist in my movie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Sounds great, bro. That sounds great. Yeah, you don't really see a lot of haunted hotel stuff anymore. Last time I saw any haunted hotel stuff was like American Horror Story Hotel, and then that one movie with Samuel L. Jackson, the 13th Floor, or whatever, you know? But I haven't seen any like haunted hotel stuff in a while. Apple Ricky says no, haven't posted yet. ChatGPT is being stupid. No, but what about your doll? Have you made the prop for the doll yet, Apple Ricky? Have you made the prop yet? The doll prop yet for your fan film or for your short film? Have you made the Henry doll yet? Have you made the Henry doll? Let me see. Let me see. I want to read some stuff that I want to read some stuff that they chickened out on doing on Halloween Ends. Let's see. I want to read some stuff on that. Casezano says the store you post about on your story look cool. Yes, bro. I go to that store a lot. That's Hollywood Toys and Costume. Well, honestly, Hollywood Boulevard, bro, is full of costume and mask shops. We went into another one that I hardly go into, and I saw a bunch of cool masks for cheap, fake blood, prosthetics, you name it, bro. There's like three or four costume shops on the boulevard. It's awesome, dude. I love it. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. You gotta go sometime, man. Cosplay says, look like there's so much to see. Yes, bro. You gotta go to Hollywood Boulevard sometime, bro. I remember for a while I thought Hollywood Boulevard was kind of dead, but it's kind of dead at night because everyone's inside the nightclubs hanging out. But if you go in daytime when all the stores are open, there's a lot of shit to do. There's like hot chicks walking around. There's a bunch of there's a cool good amount of stores, like a lot of costume stores. Like I said though, that's what I love. So yeah, bro, you gotta check it out sometime. Twisted says, I have a few more ghost stories around movie theaters, national parks, and other places where supernatural beings were seen by people who live near me. So I'll make those the side antagonists. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. It sounds like you're making a shared universe, huh? Sounds like you're going for a shared universe or something. Apareki says, though I having it, Chat GPT is being dumb. Castellano says, yeah, I'm gonna buy some stuff at Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of awesome horror stuff down there. Twisted Emo says, maybe I'll have a family on a trip and they stay on a hotel for a few nights until they start experiencing paranormal and supernatural hauntings. Yeah, that sounds great, bro. I love it. It sounds awesome, man. It sounds awesome. Can you write any horror that takes place in the suburbs? That's probably like my specialty is writing horror that takes place in the suburbs. You know, I think that's like my specialty. But yeah, bro, that sounds awesome, man. Castellano says Leatherface versus Jason Voorhees could be fire. That could be good. Yeah, I think Jason and Leatherface are very similar. I think Jason and Leatherface are more similar than Michael Myers and Jason, because Leatherface was punked for his ugly looks as a child as well, just like Jason. You know, they both live like in the backwoods in the middle of nowhere. You know, Leatherface lives in the back county of Texas, like in the back roads and shit, like in a dying, deserted town. Um, Jason Voorhees lives in Crystal Lake, a dying, deserted lake town as well. So, and they're both hideously ugly and, you know, very not good looking. So yeah, like I said, I think Leatherface and Jason have more in common than Michael Myers and Jason. Uh, Castellano says, "I love the HK on your TV. It's not HK though. Cosplay. It's not Halloween Kills. It's the Halloween 2018 when they trap Michael under the panic room that Lori has under her kitchen. Remember the panic room Laurie Strode has under her the panic room that she has under the kitchen at the end of Halloween 2018. I know it looks like Kills, but it's from 2018 when he's looking up. The shot when he's looking up, when he's just standing there looking like, that's crazy, huh? Castellano says Halloween 2018. I mean, yes, bro. Yes, yeah. You figured it out. Awesome, bro. Hell yeah, I'm glad that you figured it out. Quick, huh? Quick like a bee. Twisted Emo says, by the way, the girl that jumped out of the hotel window, my dad told me that everyone calls her Lady in White, since they say she was dressed as a bride in white. She probably like was gonna get married or something, and her like groom didn't show up to the altar, you know, and that's what causes her to commit suicide or something, you know. It's a very easy movie to make. It's an easy story, bro. You got this, bro. You got this, bro. You got it, man. It's an easy. Ghost stories are easy. Like any horror, for me, any horror is pretty much really simple. Like that's what I specialize, bro, is in horror. I've been writing horror stories since the 90s, bro. Since I was like in like pre-K. Since I was in pre-K, bro, I've always been writing short like horror stories and stuff, you know? So yeah, bro, it's an easy story, bro. Just sit down one day, focus, and bam, you could pop out a good story right there, a good script. Um, Aporiki says, I'm trying to find someone to make me Henry like the doll. You can make it yourself, Aporiki. You can make it yourself. Maybe just look for like some kind of baby doll and just like some kind of let me show you. Tristarimo says, I will include some scenes based on events that happened to my family. Awesome, bro. That's awesome. It's always good to incorporate real life events that happen in your life as well in your movies. That's what I do as well. That's what I do as well, bro. That's what I do as well. There's your like your life is always free. Your like your own personal experiences and your life is always free for you to use in a film or a story. You know, bro, it's your life. Aporeki says so. Henry's doll brand is called Play Pals. Awesome, awesome. The Mighty Sparrow says, "How are you doing? What's up, Mighty Sparrow? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Glad to see you here on the channel on another episode of Hard Talk Wednesdays. Today's episode 71, bro. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Mighty Sparrow. Please get us up to 16, please, Mighty Sparrow. So more people could join us here on the live stream, Mighty Sparrow. Please get us up to 16, bro. Please, and let us know how your day was, bro. Let us know how your day was, Mighty Sparrow. Twisted Emo says, like how my dad saw someone standing in the corner of the kitchen, in the corner of his eyes, and he thought that was me, but I said no, and he saged the whole house. That's awesome, bro. That sounds good. Yeah, that would be a good scene. That would be a good scene. Have some cool shots of someone playing the dad, doing the saging. Aporegi says he's not an animatronic kid like Good Guy. He's just a normal dog. That's what I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on. Twisted Emo says another thing that happened was it happened late at night a few years ago. I was awake and my sister woke up and went down to the floor when I saw my headphones on, so I couldn't hear anything. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, mate. That's crazy. Yeah, bro. Just chop it down somehow when you're writing it. Try to fit it in your script. Try to fit it in somewhere. Mighty Sparrow says, "Done. Thank you so much, Mighty. Thank you so much. I'm gonna call you Mighty. How's your day been, Mighty? How was your day?" Jose Donald says, Michael Myers can snatch people off moving bikes in Halloween game. That's cool, bro. I haven't been looking up the Halloween game lately. Because I've been busy with my band and I've been trying to finish Halloween Ends. We have 2 scenes left, bro. I haven't had time to sit down and look at a lot of the horror movie news right now. We have 2 scenes left, so I'm trying to finish it as quick as possible already. Aporeki says he's not possessed. He's just alive in the bad doll. Awesome. I love how he's just a bad doll. Aporeki, I love that. He's not possessed. He's just alive in the bad doll. A bad doll. Let me see. Well, I was thinking like this. In the bad doll. He's a bad doll. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Come on. Let's get it up to 17, guys. Come on. We just need 2 more. Let's get it up to 17, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Let's get it up to 17. We're almost there, guys. We just need 2 more. We just need 2 more. Let's get it up to 17, yo. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Let's get it up to 17. Calcezano says, won't be surprised if Michael in the game can shapeshift into moving cars. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, bro. That would be crazy. That would be crazy as hell. Let me see. I'm trying to find the doll. I'm trying to show Apple Ricky what kind of doll to use to make her doll. Let me see. In the bad doll. Damn, dude. I need to find a good example. Twisted Emo says, my sister screams loud enough I can hear. I can hear her. I take off my headphones, ask her what happens, and she said that a man banged against our window and appeared in it. But our room is on the 3rd floor. That's crazy, bro. How did he get up there? That's crazy. Twisted Emo says, and the man disappeared when I took off my headphones and asked my sister what happened. That's crazy, bro. That is wild, bro. That is wild. I probably would have gone out and beat his ass. Cosplazano says, after I watch MJ movie, I'll be waiting a Scary Movie 6. Watch people become sensitive with the humor. Yeah, I heard some people were getting mad already. I don't get offended with that kind of humor because I grew up with that kind of humor, bro. I grew up in a time. I got to see all the scary movies when they were new. Like 20 years ago. I got to see all those movies when they were brand new. So me, that humor doesn't offend me because I grew up with that kind of humor. That's the stuff I grew up with. That's the stuff I know. So to me, it's just like, oh, cool, they're making funny movies again. But like, yeah, like maybe some millennials that are super like liberal or super sensitive, or some like super like liberal people will get like offended by it. But I'm neither liberal or like Democrat or none of that. I just like art. So I don't care. I don't get offended by no jokes, no race jokes, none of that shit, dude. It's just jokes, bro. But yeah, I did read an article a few weeks ago when like around when the first trailer dropped for Scary Movie, that first teaser that dropped. I remember I was reading an article that some people, like, I think it was on Reddit, that some people weren't happy with like with like some of the jokes already and stuff. With the they them joke, with the they them joke, and when they're copying the Scream 6 scene and the subway thing. So yeah, I can see some people not being happy. Yeah, I think those are probably the best movies coming out this year. Was the Strangers Chapter 3, Scream 7, the Michael Jackson movie, and Scary Movie 6. I think those are the three best four movies out this year. I think there's something else coming out this year though. Not what any other good movies coming out this year, guys? I don't remember right now. I don't remember, but from what I remember right now, the best movies in my opinion out this year was Strangers Chapter 3, Scream 7, Michael Jackson, and the upcoming Scary Movie 6. Those are the best four movies out this year. Apple Ricky, he's after a boy named Seamus or Seamus, and his mom Macy, who is single. His name's Seamus, but it's spelled Seamus. I know, Apple Ricky. I know, I know. I almost said Seamus though, but I was like, oh, it's Seamus. I just haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, I remember there was a wrestler named Seamus. Also, when I used to live up north, there was some white kid in my class called her named Seamus. I remember that. I remember that name. Some fat white kid with like freckles. Castellano says, Vampire Diaries need to have a film. The TV series was popular, so I don't see why not. Yeah, yeah. I would make it more darker though. I would. So here's the thing: what I would do if my vibe, if I were to make a Vampire Diaries, I would make it take place during like the Nosferatu times, or like during the Dracula times. I would want like a classic vampire horror story. Like a classic vampire horror love story. That takes place in the times of like the castles and stuff like that. That's what I would want to do. I would want to give it that classic Universal Monsters look. That's what I would do. Let me see. Aporeki says Seamus is like the Andy Barkley in my movie. Awesome. That sounds awesome, Aporeki. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Wait, what? Oh my, what's going on here, man? My freaking Wi-Fi went up. Tristan Emo says, and there's another thing that happened where me and my parents were watching a movie in the living room at night, and then my mom goes, "You see that?" to my dad, and my dad says, "Yeah," and I was confused. Yeah, that sounds crazy, bro. Sometimes you see stuff and you can't even explain what it is. Tristan Emo says, I asked my mom what they saw. Then my dad said he saw a very faint shadow slowly rising up near the window by him. Let me see if he by him, and he thought his eyes were messing with him, but my mom saw it too. That's crazy, bro. Hell yeah, that's awesome. You see, you got a lot of stuff to use, bro. You got a lot of stuff to use. Cosidano says Texas Chainsaw Massacre Final Destination film drops this year. No, I don't know. I gotta check. Hold on, I gotta check. Twisted Emo says, but yeah, those are some real events, real ghost stories. I'll turn into one big movie. Still thinking of a name, but what do you think? It sounds awesome, bro. It sounds awesome. Keep doing what you're doing, Twisted Emo. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Trust me. Mark my words. Keep doing what you're doing. No one ever told me as a kid, in the 90s, when I was messing around with makeup and making masks and painting masks, that I got older as a teenager. No one ever told me, keep doing what you're doing. But somehow, I'm glad I told myself to keep doing what I do, and now I'm here. But yeah, bro, keep doing what you're doing as well, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Do it, man. Making movies is fun. It's a fun process. I love it. Some people get stressed with it, but I love it. I love it. I love creating. I love writing the story. That I love translating the story into a script, into a shooting script. That I love. That I love casting that movie. That I love casting the script, and then I love making the props and the costumes. And then after that, I love going to look for the locations. And then after that, I love just being on set and having fun shooting, bro. It's fun. And then at the end of it all, I love just chilling in my room in the dark, like at 3 a.m. when I come back from the nightclub, just editing, just editing the film together. I love editing like at 3 a.m. in the morning for some reason. I just love it. I feel like the veil is really thin at that hour. So like all my creative juices feel like they all just flow straight into the editing process. But yeah, bro, it's awesome. I love it, bro. Keep doing it. Casezano says, I heavily agree with you. Make Vampire Diaries darker and scarier, more intense, suspense scenes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. I would love to give it, like I said, that classic Dracula, black and white, old school movie look. And if they don't want to do it in black and white, maybe we could just set the film during those times, and have like elaborate set pieces and castles, and coffins and candles and all that stuff, and beautiful gowns for the vampire mistresses and all that stuff. That's what I would do, bro. Really bright blood, how Hammer horror movie style. A lot of powdered makeup faces, a lot of eyeliner, really gothic, really gothic, dark, miserable. Hell yeah, bro. Porrica says, uh, Habis Howard, how is Howard the Duck? I watched it on Tuesday. It's the same actor that was Howard the Duck in the costume and was Chucky's stunt double. I thought Howard the Duck, Apple I thought Howard the Duck was, what's his name? What was the guy who played Chucky, the little short guy? Ed Gale or something like that? Was that his name? I forgot his name. Well, wasn't that guy? Wasn't he the one who played Howard the Duck? The little short guy who played Chucky? The Mighty Sparrow says, when I was a little child, I was throwing stones at a tree. My brother started talking to the tree, saying I didn't mean it, that I was a child. He grabbed me and ran to our house. What? He grabbed me and ran to our house. That evening, I saw a cat. What do you mean? But what? Did the tree talk to him or something? Hey, Mighty Sparrow, did the tree whisper to him or something? Did the tree talk back to him? How come he ran back? How come you guys ran back to the house when he grabbed you then? Did the tree talk back to him or something? That sounds crazy. Cazidano says, you ever edit with anyone else or just alone? I edit alone. I edit my movies alone. I edit my short films alone, but if I'm like, say it's a music video for my friend, then usually he likes to edit his own videos, so I don't really mess around or edit his clips. I just shoot the clips for him. So usually, but yeah, for my fan films, I edit by myself. I edit by myself because no one else is gonna edit it the way I want to edit it. No one else here that I know or here at my house knows film the way I do. So they're not gonna edit it the way I see it in my head. But like I said, versus when I'm making like a film for someone else, or when I'm making a music video for my friends or something, I'll let them edit their videos. I'll just shoot it for them, but they usually like editing and adding their own creative touches to their videos. So it's like that. I'll shoot the video for them, and stuff. Yeah, but if they want to edit it, that's cool. I don't really care. They can do their own thing with their clips. I'll just shoot it for them. Let me see. Buddy Sparrow says, on our roof, I stood up into a human form and glared at me, and grandmother grabbed me and ran into the house and called a priest to bless our home. That's crazy, bro. No way. That sounds wild. How long ago was this, Mighty Sparrow? Like 20 years ago or something? How long ago did this happen? Casezano says, on my Instagram story, I had a parody called You Know I'm Fat. Supposed to be Beat It by MJ, but it was a video of a Fat Freddy, Fat Jason, Fat Michael, and Fat Chucky with a song saying You Know I'm Fat. That's crazy, bro. That sounds funny. That sounds funny, yo. That sounds funny. Alpha Ricky says, a guy is getting stuff out of his car. He tried to get something in it, but was stuck, and Henry pressed the button, and the car trunk, and it splits him in half. That sounds crazy. That sounds brutal, too. That sounds brutal. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Let's get it up to 17 so more people could join us here, guys. Let's get it up to 17 so more people could join us here on the live stream, guys. Let's smash the thumbs up and let's get it up to 17, guys. The Mighty Sparrow says 35 years ago. Damn, that's crazy. So this was like in the early 90s, huh? This was in the early 90s. The Mighty Sparrow says I was 4. So this was in the early 90s, right? You were 4 years old, so you're like 4 years older than me. 35 years ago was literally 1991, the year I was born. I'm not 35 yet, though. I'll be in June. But yeah, 35 years ago was literally 1991, the year I was born. Dude, hey, Mighty Sparrow, this is so crazy. Mighty Sparrow, this is crazy. This event happened to you I'm in 1991, I'm guessing. So this happened to you the year I was born. So trip out. Within 35 years span, you would be telling me about this event on the internet. You would be telling me about an event that happened to you the year I was born, 35 years down the line, through the internet on a live stream. That's crazy how like life and how like destiny and all that stuff works, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Like 35 years later, you'd be talking to this dude that was born the same year this event happened to you, and you'd be telling me about this same event that happened to you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Aporeki, Aporeki. So I was saying one of these dolls. Look, Aporeki. Look, I was saying for you to buy one of these life size dolls. I was saying for you to buy one of these life size dolls and maybe just cut the hair short, get some new clothes for it, and design it to be your own unique doll prop for your film. But yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do if I was making an original like kind of child's play movie like you are. I would buy I would buy just a life size doll like this. Yeah, yeah, American Girl doll. Well, let me see if I could find like a boy one. But yeah, I would buy a doll like this, and I would either just design it, like cut the hair and get new clothes for it, or something. I would just get new clothes for it. That's what I would do at work. Is this American Girl doll? Is it? It's a 32-inch life-size doll. Let me see if I can find like a boy-looking one. Let's see, life-size. Damn, dude, guy dolls are more expensive. Or look, something like this. Look, Apple Ricky, something like this. Get like a plush doll like this. Apple Ricky says, I was gonna use a cheap Chucky doll. Why a cheap Chucky doll? I would just design a brand new doll off the bat. I would get one of these. Look, it's like a boy doll, it's like a plush doll, like a plush puppet doll. I would get one of these and just design a costume for him and everything. Look at this one. This looks cool. Look at that. That looks cool. That looks like Henry right there. That looks like Henry. Castizano says, you saw my last message? Hold on, let me see. Apareki says, it slits his wrist off. What do you think? That's cool. I like that. It slits his wrist off. That's cool. I like that. Castizano says, on my Instagram story, I had a parody called, You Know I'm Fat. I'm supposed to, oh no, yeah. Yeah, we read that. It's the Michael Jackson, You Know I'm Fat parody. Yeah, Castizano, yeah, we saw the last message. It's the Michael Jackson fat parody, right? Apareki says he looks too kid friendly. That you think so, Apareki? You think he looks too kid friendly? No way. I would use this dog because I think it looks creepy. Contact manager software, what? Whatever, but yeah, it looks interesting. Cosplay Zano, it says you retracted your message right here. Hey, Cosplay Zano, just retype your message, bro. Just retype your message because it says you retracted it right here. It says the message was retracted. It says the message was retracted, Cosplay. Yeah, Cosplay Zano, yes, I read those messages. You ever edit with anyone else or just alone? Yeah, I answered that. I answered that one. And then there's another one that says retracted, message retracted. Cosplay Zano, retype the message you retracted. Cosplay, retype the message you retracted. Hey, Cosplay, what was those other movies you said were coming out? Oh yeah, Texas Chainsaw. When is the new? I don't think the new Texas Chainsaw comes out this year though. Release date. AI overview on Google says a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is currently in development at 824 to be directed by Curry Barker. Announced in April 2026, it does not have a specific release date. Okay, so yeah, it's not coming out this year. The new Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not coming out this year. I think the new Exorcist movie is coming out this year. Oh no, it's 2027. It's 2027. Apariki says, wanna know a line Henry says? What is it, Apariki? Apariki says, sweet dreams, Dean Bag. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Hey, Cosplay, can you retype the message, bro? I want to know what you're talking about, man. Can you retype the message you were talking about? Can you retype the message you were talking about, bro? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to take a look. Hey, guys, we're going to take a look at the new Trick or Treat Studios catalog. Check it out, guys. Look, it's finally out. It's finally out. The new Trick or Treat Studios catalog. Cosplay Zano says, in that video, Fat Michael went in a lady house, took a lady sandwich. Fat Freddy chased down a lady, but ran out of breath. And Fat Jason chased people for a cooler full of snacks in the woods. That's funny, bro. That's funny because that's what Jason does in the woods. He chases people, but not coolers and food. He chases people to kill. That's the funny part. That's pretty funny, man. That's funny. Hey, guys, I'll be back, all right? We're going to take a look at the new Trick or Treat Studios catalog right now. I'll be back. All right, I'm back, you guys. I am back. I am back. I am back. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Cosizano says catalog gonna be so sick. Yeah, bro, we're gonna look at it right now. We are going to look at it right now. We are going to look at it. Look, it's right there already. It's right there already. It's right there. Yeah, that's one of the things this stream was about, was showing off the new catalog, right? Hell yeah, bro. All right, cool. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there so more people could join us here on the live stream, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Castellano says, "Oh yeah, catalog gonna be sick." Yeah, all right, cool. Let's start with the catalog then. Let's see. Let's go back. We are back. Gift cards. The new Trick or Treat Studios 2026 catalog. Go back, man. Come on. I don't want to. I'll get a gift card eventually, but not right now. Here we go. We want to see the catalog. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They got a bunch of Hellraiser stuff. Apple Ricky says, I was gonna get a Chucky doll and custom him to Henry. Okay, cool. That sounds good too. That sounds good too, Apple Ricky. Do your thing. Do your thing. I was just suggesting that, but do your thing. That sounds like a good idea too. Check that out, guys. There's a lot of freaking a lot of Hellraiser stuff. A lot of Hellraiser stuff. Should we make a Michael versus Hellraiser? Guys, should we make Michael versus Hellraiser or Michael versus Freddy? But yeah, there's a lot of Hellraiser stuff. You got the cube right there, the laminate. Got freaking Pinhead and the other Cenobites right there. Got some. That's a Leatherface tie. That's the another laminate. Oh, that's the purse thingy though. That's Leatherface's ties. Some Leatherface teeth right there. Look at that. Look at that right there. Oh, that one clown. Bozo the Clown. That Bozo the Clown mask looks cool. Oh, look at this Bozo again right there as well. Leatherface. Maniac Cop. They got the Motorhead mask. If you guys are into punk rock and roll music, this mask right here, this is the logo for the band Motorhead. See that right there? If anyone here is into punk rock and roll music, this is the logo for the band Motorhead right here. This is the logo for the band Motorhead. They're an awesome rock and roll band. Got some wallets right there. You got Iron Maiden as well. They're like a metal band, Iron Maiden. I grew up listening to them as well. They're great. Got some more stuff. Apareki says, I'm going to have my friend voice him. That's awesome. That's awesome. How is he going to sound, Apareki? How is Henry going to sound? Is he going to sound friendly like Chucky or like a good guy doll? Or is he going to be just straight up menacing already and evil? So here we go. We got King Diamond. We got Sam from Trick or Treat when he's unmasked. We got more King Diamond decor right there. Got the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We got the Gate Minion mask, the Goonies, Toxic Crusaders, all this cool stuff, bro. All this shit. That Art the Clown mask with the shades on it. Halloween. Oh, let me see. Oh no, that's freaking Delta Force. Oh, the RoboCop looks cool. They got Red Foreman and RoboCop. Look, they got Red Foreman and RoboCop right there. You got RoboCop again. You got freaking Mortal Kombat masks. Yeah, these look pretty cool. Sub-Zero. Welcome to Horrorland. They got the Horrorland sign. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I think I need that one. Captain Spaulding. They got Captain Spaulding. Casinano says, still would love to rehaul masks with you. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man, whenever, you were supposed to send me your Halloween Kills mask. Cosplayzano, you were supposed to send me your Halloween Kills mask, bro. You wanted me to put the char and everything on it, like mine. But yeah, bro, whenever you want, man, whenever you want, we can meet up, dude. We can meet up. I'm always doing things with my friends, bro. We can meet up whenever. Emo Nerd Girl said hi. What's up, Emo Nerd Girl? Emo Nerd Girl, how you doing? Glad to see you here on the channel. Another episode of Horror Talk Wednesday. Today's episode 71. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Emo Nerd Girl. Emo Nerd Girl, please get us up to 16, please, so more people could join us here. Please get us up to 16, Emo Nerd Girl, so more people could join us here on the live stream and let us know how your day was. And let us know how your day was, Emo Nerd Girl. Let us know what you do today. What have you been up to? And Apareki says, "Don't f with the Chuck." Yeah, that's right. Don't f with the Chuck. That's from Don't fuck with the Child's Play 3. Yeah, that's from Child's Play 3. Don't fuck with Chuck. Don't fuck with the Chuck. How he says it. Yeah. Emo Nerd Girl, what's up? How you been? Let us know how your day was. Emo Nerd Girl, what have you been up to? What have you been watching? What new movies have you seen? Have you seen the new Michael Jackson movie? It's a great movie. I really recommend it. if you're a movie fan, or if you just like Michael Jackson movies, or I mean, if you just like Michael Jackson's music. Um, Calzadano says, I know, bro. Didn't have extra money to pay you to rehaul it for me. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Like I said, I'll do it for cheap, bro. I'll do it for real cheap. I'll do it for real cheap, bro. I'll do it for real cheap, like $50, Like most rehaulers will charge you like 100 something bucks. Like most rehaulers on Instagram will charge you like over 100. I'll charge you like 40 to $50, bro. I'm not even really tripping. But yeah, let's continue with the catalog. Emo Nerd Girl, like I said, let us know how you been. Let us know how you been. We haven't seen you here in the chat in a while. If you're still there, let us know how you been. As we continue with looking at the new Trick or Treat Studios catalog. Emo Nerd Girl says, I'm okay. Been doing a lot of studying. That's awesome, Emo Nerd Girl. That's awesome. That's awesome. Glad to hear. Glad to hear, Emo Nerd Girl. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Hell yeah. Yeah. Get your study on, dude. I'm always gonna be here on the channel. I stream 3 times a week, so I'm always gonna be here. So it's more important for you to get your get your what is it? Get your priorities straight better, than to be here all the time in my live streams. I'm always gonna be here. Yeah, glad to hear you, Nerd Girl. Glad to hear you're standing on business. Hell yeah. And let's continue, guys. Look, so we got the Fallout mask. That one, Cowboy Freddy. This guy looks like Freddy Krueger. This guy to me looks like almost kind of like the 2010 Freddy remake, like dressed like a cowboy though. And then you got more Fallout costumes. This is like all Fallout. This mask is cool though. That mask is cool. The Fallout glowing mutant mask, glowing ghoul mutant mask, with a ghoul mask, whatever it's called. Fallout procedures or metal signs, so they got signs, as well. Oh, they got Friendo from a Clown in a Cornfield. I actually need this mask. I do need this mask, Friendo. I don't think there's a price on it yet, though. I don't think. Hey, Trick or Treat Studios, come on, you guys, make the Hard Eyes mask. Make the Hard Eyes mask from Hard Eyes. Come on. Make the Hard Eyes mask from Hard Eyes. I really want an official one from the real mold from the film. But yeah, we got some more games from Dracula's Fortune. We got the Toxic Avenger right there as well. Little figure. We got Dark Pact game. The card game thing right there. We got more Return of the Living Dead. The Tarman figure. Look at that little Tarman dude right there. Oh, we got the Nun. We got Cheech and Chong. Look at that. We got the Nun. We got Cheech and Chong. They finally got what is it? The Halloween 3 masks, but now they're called the Don Post Hagatha mask. So it's not called the Halloween 3 witch mask anymore. It's called the Don Post Hagatha mask. Are they finally gonna release the Don Post the mask? Trick or Treat Studios, are you guys finally gonna release Don Post the mask? We were supposed to have gotten that mask like 3 years ago already, and it never came out. We only saw it in pictures from that convention thing when they do all the showings of the new products, but it was never released officially. I do need to get this one though. I wonder how much it's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be $50. Not even that much. I got the Michael Myers animatronic. Oh, Twisted Emo? Are you still here? Twisted Emo, are you still here? Look, we got the Michael Myers animatronic right here as well. If Twisted Emo was here, he would love this. If Twisted Emo was here, he would love this. The Michael Myers animatronic. We got Don Post Nosferatu, Don Post Johnson mask, Don Post Sargoth mask. So yeah, those are the last two right there, the last three on the bottom. Crazy. Apple Emo Nerd Girl says trying to stay out of trouble. It's hard, but I'm preaching twice a week so I can get my hours up so I can pioneer. That's awesome, Emo Nerd Girl. Like I said, I'm glad to hear you're staying on top of business. I'm glad to hear you're staying on top of business and out of trouble. That's great. Apple Ricky says Henry is also gonna play playtime's over, you little shit. Yeah, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Sounds great. 4. Okay, we're on the final page. We're on the final page where we're getting to the holy grail of this. We're getting to the holy grail of this. So yeah, got more figures right here. Emonard Girl says Cheech. That's right, huh? It's Cheech from Cheech and Chong. Got some more figures. Got some more Sam. You got what is it? Trick or Treat Studios. Principal Wilkins. Trick or Treat Studios. Oh, the girl from. Oh, these are all the characters from Trick or Treat. So you got the Red Riding Hood chick from the Trick or Treat movie. You got the. I think that's the dad of the fat kid from Bad Santa, and I think this is Sam. Obviously, I think this might be. Is this the old guy from Trick or Treat? The one that kills the kids in the bus. Then you got Killer Clowns from Outer Space, all of them, and then we finally get to the Holy Grail. We finally get to the Holy Grail. We finally get to the Holy Grail. Check it out. This. I need this. How much is this gonna be? I need this. I want to get this, yo. I really need this. I really need this. How much is this gonna be? $600. It's not even. I thought it was gonna be more than that. $600. Not bad. Not bad. But yes, dude, this is gonna be awesome. This is another must-have because they're gonna make this and then they're not gonna make them anymore. That's how Trick or Treat Studios is. They get the licensing and they eventually lose it. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get one of these as well, so I can have it up there next to the Good Guy dolls and Chucky. This is the equivalent. This is like the equivalent. I forgot to say it. This is like the equivalent of a Good Guy doll as well. It's Chucky, you know. I always wanted a life-size Leprechaun doll as well, just like this. And they're finally gonna have one, so I'm gonna try my best to get one. It's gonna be awesome. Look at that. It looks great. Look at that. Look at the details, bruh. Trick or Treat Studios knocked it out of the park again. Dude, the clothes on it, the clothes, the shoes, they look like leather. The buckles, the socks, dude. I was always intrigued with Leprechaun's clothes when I first saw the first Leprechaun movie because it was like, dude, this little dirty, dingy Leprechaun that's been stuck in a basement for like a decade. Remember in the box in the beginning of the movie when that dude, when Leprechaun, remember that dude that comes back from Ireland and he has him in a suitcase? He caught him in Ireland, and then Leprechaun escapes and ends up killing his wife. And then the guy ends up trapping Leprechaun in like a wooden crate. He nails it shut, but before he finishes, right when he finishes, though, he has a heart attack. And Leprechaun stays down there for like a decade plus. And I always wondered, how does this little like dirty Leprechaun have such nice style? You know, such clean clothes, such nice gold chain hanging off of his shirt. You know, it looks great. I really want this. I really, really want this. It looks great, dude. Looks like a great piece to own. I would have it up there, look, with all the good guys. The good Chuckies. All the Chuckies up there. I would have it up there. Aporiki says, Seamus, Henry, he's here. He's gonna kill me. Oh, that's crazy. Like Andy. Sounds like something Andy would have said. Aporiki says, oh, that scene was dope with Aunt Maggie falling out the window onto the car. Yup, I love that scene because she was a real and she deserved it or something like that, right? I forgot. Alporeki says Chucky is such a ratchy name. I love it though. I love it. I love that name, Chucky. Alporeki says also the scene where Chucky came alive and Karen Barkley's hand and started attacking her. I love that scene. I love that scene because he starts cursing her. He starts cursing at her like a sailor, dude. Yeah, Alporeki, I love that scene because Chucky had no choice. He had no choice but to reveal himself because she was about to throw him in the fire, you know? She was about to throw him in the fire. So Chucky was like, bro, it doesn't even matter anymore because once she throws me in the fire, I'm going to start reacting to the pain. So either way, she's going to know I'm alive. Might as well just do it now so I don't get that much damaged, you know? While I hunt Andy, you know? That's what I would have thought if I was Chuck, you know? I would have been like, dude, my cover's blown, you know? I would have just, I would have done the same thing, you know? Before getting thrown in the fire, I would have just fought her off as well. But yeah, that was an awesome scene. That was an awesome scene because it showed you that human element to Chucky still. It showed you that human element to Chucky. That even though he's like a doll that's somewhat immortal and supernatural at the same time, he's not fully immortal because he can still be hurt and he turns more human the more time he spends in the doll. He knows he's gonna feel pain, you know, the more human he becomes. So he had no choice but to attack her and blow his cover. That was an awesome scene, yeah. And I loved how he cussed at her. I loved how he cussed at her like a sailor, dude, like no tomorrow. Aporegi says, Leprechaun, I saw all of them, but the sequels are kind of cheesy. I still love them. Evil Nerd Girl, I still love them though. Yeah, the first one's the best one. You're right. You're right about that. The first one is the best one. But I still love the sequels though, because I saw them growing up as a kid, you know? Leprechaun, Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun in Las Vegas, Leprechaun in the Hood. I saw them all growing up, so to me it's just nostalgia, you know? Evil Nerd Girl says, would look nice up there. It would, right? It would. I would love it. I could already see it, bro. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Aporeki says, I already love my killer doll I made. I know, it sounds awesome, Aporeki. It sounds fun. It sounds fun as hell. It sounds fun, your killer doll. It sounds like a fun movie. Let's see, let's read about Leprechaun real quick. I'll read about it. So let's say this is the Ultimate Leprechaun. Leprechaun, Ultimate Leprechaun Doll Kickstarter Edition, $600. Estimated price subject to change. Damn, I hope they lowered it to 500. So I can save an extra 100, so I could buy more, so I could buy another mask or something. Product preview. Sign up above to get notified when this product becomes available for the first time. This is an early preview and details may change. Final product is pending. Financial licensor approvals. Estimated availability. March 17, 2027. This doll is not going to come out until next year. Literally like next year. We still have like a whole 11 months to go still. So yeah, I'll have enough time to raise up to get it. But yeah, so it says from dusty farmhouses to outer space, this villain has never held back, and now he's ready to take his ultimate form. Leprechaun now joins the Trick or Treat Studios Ultimate Doll line. The Ultimate Leprechaun doll was brought to life through our Kickstarter campaign and represents the most complete version of this release, including all unlocked stretch goal items for the campaign, along with the exclusive collector packaging created specifically for backers. Leprechaun Ultimate Doll stands approximately 30 inches tall. I think that's about the same as the good guy doll then. I think that's about the same as the good guy doll. Oh, the same scale as our previous Ultimate dolls. Oh, yes, it is. It is the same size as the good guy doll. Yeah, so it's a big one. Awesome. Yeah, see the scale as our previous Ultimate dolls and upcoming Trick or Treat Ultimate Sam doll. What? They're also gonna have a Sam doll, bro. I'm gonna go broke this next 2-3 years. Details: screen accurate sculpted head and hands, layered high quality costume, flexible foam body with wireframe for posing. Themed window box, a large scale that demands attention. Awesome, bro. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. I love it, dude. Just look at that. Bro, just look at that picture. Just look at that. It looks like you're seeing like Warwick. It looks like it's Warwick Davis himself, you know? It just looks awesome. I love it. Aporiki says it's called batteries aren't included. That title's mine now. Awesome, Aporiki. Aporiki says my Francis or what? My Francis. Henry. And Aporiki says Henry. He stabs, he runs, he bites, he swears, all that. Awesome. Hell yeah, I love Henry already too. Iman Girl says Billy hair. Nice. Yes, I'm growing my Billy hair out now. I'm gonna be playing Billy Loomis in our Scream '96 fan film this August or September. You know, so I'm getting the hair ready. I'm getting their hair ready, but I am gonna cut it though once we're done. Well, I mean, it's like I mean, to be honest though, this is like my usual hairstyle anyway. I just don't let it grow as much like this anymore because it's a hassle and it itches when it starts getting down to the eyes. So yeah, I'm letting it grow out, you know, basically right now, just for my Scream '96 fan film. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, but it's a nice hair. Yeah, lately I've been getting a lot of attention from girls when I go out with this hair for some reason. It's pretty cool hair. Yeah, I mean, I would too if I was a girl. You know, it's nice hair. But yeah. Thank you so much, Imonor girl, for complimenting my hair. Alberiga says Bride of Chucky was always my favorite. I love Bride of Chucky. I was watching that yesterday morning in the morning when I was recuperating from a night out on Monday. Even our girl says, "Looks like my ex." It looks like all of our exes. It looks like everyone's. It looks like everyone's ex at some point. I bet. Not just you, even our girl. It looks like it looks like everyone's ex. Aparegi said, "I'm also thinking about having Warwick Davis playing Henry's stunt double." That's awesome. Yeah, Warwick Davis will be a cool killer dog. I'm shocked they never used Warwick Davis to play Chucky. Apple Ricky, I'm shocked they never used Warwick Davis as Chucky. That's crazy. Even before Leprechaun came out, because the first Leprechaun didn't come out until 1994. For Child's Play predates Leprechaun by like I don't know, maybe like 5, 6 or something years, 7 years or something like that. You know? So yeah. I'm shocked that they never used Warwick for any of the Chucky films. Um, Imanor Girl says, keep it trimmed and nice, the hair. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that, yeah. I'm just letting it grow a bit more. Because my hair's not straight. As you can see, my hair's not very straight. It's actually more wavy. Look, my hair, it's not straight, it's wavy. You see how it turns wavy right there? So what I have to do is I have to let it grow a little bit more. I have to let it grow a little bit past my eye, and then I'm gonna go so they could trim all the wavy parts off like this and the edges, and that way all my long, just straight hair will grow out now. You know, so there will be no waves like this anymore. But I still gotta let it grow out beyond. Yeah, like it looks long right now. You know, it is long. It's already past my eye a bit, but it's just that my hair's wavy. You know, my hair's wavy. You know, it turns wavy like this. So I have to let it grow out a bit more, like up to right here. So when it's up to here, that's when I'm gonna go and trim these like nasty wavy sides off. So that way all my hair could be just straight. But yeah. Imonor Girl says hair gel. I use, yeah, I do use hair grease. I don't use hair gel. I use hair grease. I use that thing Suavecito. Imonor Girl, have you heard of that hair grease called Suavecito? It's like this, like a Hispanic like hair styling gel grease thing. That's what I use for my hair. I don't like gel. I like hair product that makes my hair look shiny, black and shiny. You know. But yeah, I use Suavecito for my hair. It's like Latino hair grease, you know, basically. But yeah. I get what you're saying though. Just keep it trimmed, you know. Yeah, like I said, I am gonna trim it though. I'm gonna trim it once all this long stuff grows like about right here or past my eye. Then I'm gonna go cut all this freaking all this wavy stuff off right here, so that way all the straightness could grow out. But yeah, hell yeah. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Anyone who hasn't smashed the thumbs up yet, let's smash it. Let's get it up to 17, guys. Let's get it up to 17, guys. Let's smash the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 17 so more people could join us here on the live stream. Aporegi says Ed Gale isn't alive anymore, and he was a weirdo, so that's a huge no. No, I'm talking about Warwick Davis. I'm talking about Warwick Davis. I wonder how come they never hired Warwick Davis to play in any of the Chucky movies. That's what I meant. Imonor says, you look like a Mexican dreamboat. Rock on. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I want to look like him. I want to look like him. Almost, though. Almost. I want to look like him. But yeah, guys. Hell yeah. That's funny, though. But yeah, that was it for the Trick or Treat Studios 2026 catalog. Not a lot. I'll be honest, there wasn't a lot of things I'm too crazy about. The thing I'm most crazy about is that Leprechaun doll. I really want to try to get that next year when it drops. I really want to try to get that next year when it drops, the Leprechaun doll. That's probably the best thing that's gonna be coming out from Trick or Treat Studios like this year. Up to next year, we'll see what they're gonna come out with. You know. Aporegi says I meant by I wouldn't have Eddie Gale be the stunt double. Okay, I get you now. Yeah, I read it wrong, Aporegi. I read it wrong. I read the comment wrong. My bad. My bad, Apple. Yeah, but yeah. Even our girl says, how's the family? Yeah, we're doing good, bro. My family's doing good. My family is doing good. We're doing great. We're doing great, honestly. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. I am very blessed to be doing great, you know? I am very blessed. I always thank the powers that be above us. Aporeki says, Warwick Davis is better for reasons. Why? Imon Girl says, yeah, hey, Imon Girl, thanks for asking me about my family. How's your family doing, by the way? Imon Girl, I hope you and your family are doing good as well. I hope you and your family are doing great as well, Imon Girl. Hope you're doing great as well, you and your family. Aporeki says, because he wasn't a weirdo. No, but I mean, I know that. But, like, I'm talking about talent-wise, though. I'm talking about talent-wise. Who do you think was the better stunt actor? Warwick Davis or Ed Gale? Aporiki, though, like I said, I'm talking talent wise, though. Who do you think was the better stunt performer, Ed Gale or Warwick Davis? Who do you think was the best short, little, tiny killer actor, Warwick Davis or Ed Gale? Who do you think had more skill? I think Warwick Davis might have had more skill because when he played Leprechaun, like he wasn't playing a doll, you know, like he was literally like he had to become Leprechaun, and Ed Gale, he only had to play Chucky when the doll's walking around, you know, but he didn't play the doll like when it's alive, you know. He just played the doll when it's moving around, you know. But Warwick Davis literally had to act as Leprechaun, you know. Ed Gale didn't act as Chucky. He just played the stunt double for when the doll's moving, you know? Because at that time it was hard to make the doll look like it was walking. But yeah, Warwick Davis. Yeah, I agree, Warwick Davis, because he literally had to wear all those prosthetics and makeup, and he still had to learn his lines and act, you know, like a leprechaun, you know. So yeah, Imo Girl, I agree with you. Yes, Warwick, I totally agree. Imo Aporeki said, I don't know, that's hard though. I'll pick Warwick because of what Ed Gale did. We picked Warwick because of talent, regardless, you know. I picked Warwick because of talent, regardless. Ed Gale didn't do much. Like, if you really think about it in the grand scheme of things, Ed Gale didn't do much. He just put on the costume and that giant freaking Chucky mask, and he just walked around. You know, that's all he did. That's all he did. He didn't do much. Didn't do much. He didn't do much at all, dude. All he did was just walk around with the costume on in a few shots, you know, and that was about it. But versus Warwick Davis, he literally had to become Leprechaun, not physically but mentally as well, learning all the lines, getting the voice down, you know, all that shit. But yeah, 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 that's crazy, right? That is crazy. That doll, dude, that doll looks awesome. I can't get it out of my head. The doll looks beautiful. The green and all that looks awesome. Aporegi says, "What was your least favorite Chucky movie?" Mine was the reboot because they'll never beat Brad Dourif. My least favorite Chucky movie was probably my least favorite Chucky movie was probably Cult of Chucky, the one that came after Curse. The one that came after Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky was kind of wacky and goofy and all over the place. That's probably my least favorite Chucky movie. Cult of Chucky. I liked Curse of Chucky because it was back to the basic scary haunted house vibes and all that stuff, you know? But like Cult of Chucky just went freaking off the rails, wacky, you know? So yeah, that's probably my least favorite one is Cult of Chucky. I love all the other ones though. The, like I even like the TV show more than I like Cult of Chucky for some reason. Well, the first two seasons of the TV show were good. The third one was just got wacky as well, right? With Chucky trying to press the nuke and stuff, you know, so that's crazy. Emo Nergo says family is good, but my 14-year-old graders, my 14-year-old's grades are slipping. Oh yes, yes, I remember those days. I remember those days. I remember those days when my mom and dad used to be on me, dude, because of grades. I used to hate it, dude. I used to hate school. School would stress me out. Like, dude, as a teenager, like school would stress me out. Like, and it wasn't supposed to stress me out, but it stressed me out like a job already. School, like, ugh. Like, I'm kind of glad I didn't graduate in any of that. Like, ugh, it's just like I don't know. I just hated waking up in the morning, going in the cold, going to some cold ass room with air conditioning for 8 hours. You know? Oh, I hated school. Yuck. Ugh. School. Oh my god, I hated school. Ugh. Ugh. I just hated waking up in the morning, dude. You know, like dude. That's the part I hated. Waking up in the cold weather too. Like, hate school. Let me see. Aporegi says Cult of Chucky was meh. But yeah, man, yeah. What my mom used to do when my grades were slipping, she would take away my skateboard. She would take away the PlayStation 2 or the PS1, Nintendo, whatever, the Game Boys, the PSP, my guitar. She would take all that away. The VHSs, the DVDs, no movies. The only thing you could watch is TV and the stuff that we're watching right now, you know? So I would have to watch TV when it was like a family TV night or something, you know? I couldn't watch stuff on my own, you know? They would take away all my freaking shit that I like until my grades at least went up to like, I don't know, at least a C, you know? At least a C. At least a C, you know? But damn, bro, I remember those days. I hated that. Apple Ricky says Cult of Chucky was meh. Yeah, that's what I mean, Apple Ricky. It was very, very meh. It was very, very meh. Emon Earth Girl says Cult was weird. Yes, it was. It was my least favorite one. That's what I mean, y'all. It was my least favorite one. It was my least favorite one. It was my least favorite one. Stop it. Be quiet. It was my least favorite Chucky movie. Was Cult of Chucky. Like the special effects are cool. The way they shot it, the camera work is cool. But just the story is just too wacky and too out of place and just too like it's just trying to be too many things at once, I think. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like to me. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Come on. Let's get it up to 17 before the live stream is over, guys. Let's get it up to 17 before the live stream is over. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Let's get it up to 17 before the live stream is over, guys. Let's get it up to 17, guys, before the live stream ends. Yeah, my hair's messing up, though. Hair's getting long, though. It's getting there. It's getting there, though. Still gonna have a few more, like, weeks, though. A few more weeks up until it's, like, up to here. That's when I'm going to trim it. I was thinking of maybe trimming it this weekend, but probably not. Aporeki says that one lady in Cult of Chucky, where she was saying, "Can you see me? I'm actually proud of you, Chucky, for that kill." She was annoying. Yeah, I remember that one. Even her girl says, "That's life, though. Waking up early sucks, but early bird catches the worm." Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. You're right about that. But I said I hated waking up early for school, though. I don't hate waking up early for other things. You know, I hate it. I hated school. That's what I was. I should have been more specific. I hated waking up for. I hated waking up early for school. I don't hate waking up early. I usually wake up like around 6, 5 sometimes. You know, but it's just I hate it. I hated waking up at that time, at that age. You know, when I was like 14, 15, 13. You know, I hated that. But now at this age and I'm older, like no, I don't. I don't hate it. I like waking up early. I actually like waking up early now because eventually, like once I get all my hours of sleep, I'm just bored laying in bed and my back starts hurting just laying there. I want to stand up and stretch, you know? But yeah, when I was a teenager, yes, of course, being in bed all day seemed ideal sometimes, you know? Okay. Imonergo says, "How's the music biz? We're doing good. We got a show coming up tomorrow. We play a show tomorrow night, tomorrow evening at some smoke shop here in downtown Los Angeles. Yeah, me and my band and a few of my other friends' bands are gonna we're all gonna be playing a free show in downtown Los Angeles and some guy's smoke shop. Some guy decided to throw a show on like his smoke shop or whatever, and he decided to book my band and a few of my friends' bands. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We're also gonna be recording a new music video. We're also gonna be recording a new music video in the coming weeks for a new single we got coming out soon in a few weeks as well. We're also going to be recording a new album in a few weeks or months as well. And we're just doing shows right now. We're just doing shows right now and just trying to get some music videos and content going on the channel as well for that, you know? And just doing shows for now. And eventually we're going to go in and record a 12-track album. Like maybe later this year or maybe next year or something. But yeah, we're going to go in and start recording our 12-track album. But for now, we're recording our next single coming out in the next few weeks. We're also going to do a music video for it. So yeah, it's going good. Imonur Girl says, "A show with people?" Yes. We're going to be playing a live show, Imonur Girl. A live show. We're going to be playing a live show in front of a live audience tomorrow evening in downtown Los Angeles at my friend's, my friend's smoke shop. Yeah, so yeah. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to be on stage right there playing my guitar. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Emo Nerd Girl says, "Oh my God, congratulations! That's awesome." Yes, I'm gonna be live streaming it. Emo Nerd Girl, I'm gonna be live streaming it from the Urethra YouTube channel. So if y'all want to tune in, Apple Ricky, everyone, I'm gonna be live streaming my show tomorrow on the Urethra channel, on the Urethra YouTube channel. I'm gonna be live streaming my band show on the Urethra YouTube channel tomorrow night. What time do we go on? Let me see. What time does my band go on? My band goes on at 7:45. I'll be live streaming the whole show though. I think I'll be live streaming the whole show though. I think I'll be live streaming the whole show. But yeah. So yeah. If you guys want to check us out, if you guys want to watch us play, tune in to the Urethra channel, to the Urethra band channel tomorrow at like around 5. Yeah, like around 5:30. Around 5:30 tomorrow. Around 5:30 tomorrow, tune into my to my band's channel, Urethra YouTube channel, and I'm gonna be going live so you guys can see the show. I'll be live streaming the show from my channel. Emo Nerd Girl, I'll be live streaming the show from my band's channel. So look out for that tomorrow. I'll be live streaming the whole show from my band's channel tomorrow. And thank you so much already, Hollywood Horror Film Club, Ghostface and Michael Myers Collectors, for joining me here on the channel for another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays. Today was episode 71. Like I always say, please smash the like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification to be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Hit the comments below. Share these videos with everyone you know so we can continue making more horror content here on the channel. Also, follow me on Instagram for more horror content. And if you'd like to leave a donation to the channel, Cash App link down below as well. We run out of fake blood sometimes and prosthetics or fan films. But if you can't do that, just keep smashing the thumbs up. Emo Nerd Girl says, I will be down front selling popcorn. Awesome, Emo Nerd Girl. Awesome. Hell yeah. So I'll check you guys out on Slasher Fridays. I'll be live again on Friday for Slasher Fridays. And if you guys want to see my band play tomorrow, just tune into my band's YouTube channel, Urethra Band, and I'll be live right there. I'll be live streaming the whole set. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you guys on Friday for Slasher Fridays. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys.